Hey, you know what we haven't had in at least a month, guys?
What's that, Chris Lee?
A new Nicholas Sparks movie!
Yay!
And the author who has had no less than 8 of his novels turned into movies has another one on the way. This time, the story destined to have a movie poster with a man tenderly holding a woman's face, getting ready to kiss her, is The Best of Me. The story for The Best of Me is described like this. In the spring of 1984, high school students Amanda Collier and Dawson Cole fell deeply, irrevocably in love. Though they were from the opposite sides of the tracks, their love for one another seemed to defy the realities of life in the small town of Oriental, North Carolina. But as the summer of their senior year came to a close, unforeseen events would tear the young couple apart, setting them on radically divergent paths. Now, 25 years later, Amanda and Dawson are summoned back to Oriental for the funeral of Tuck Hostler, the mentor who once gave shelter to their high school romance. Dennis, any predictions on how this movie will turn out? Come on, Dennis.
Just hearing that synopsis is like boring a hole through my head.
No.
Oh, no. How's it gonna turn out?
Yeah.
You guys all heard the synopsis. You know how it's gonna turn out. No.
I'm going to bring up this poster, these sets of posters again, and you weren't kidding, Chris Lee. Like, almost all these posters is a close-up of a man and a woman with the man gently holding the woman's head as they're going in for a kiss. That's all of them. That's all of them. How's this movie going to turn out? I'm going to go out on a limb here. It's going to turn out that the man and the woman reignite their love and end up together. I haven't read the book. I mean, I'm not going to pretend that I've read the book.
Really? You haven't read the book, John? I'm so shocked.
You guys are terrible.
I don't know. Maybe this film ends with an alien invasion. Maybe the book ends with a zombie apocalypse, and that guy you just described, Tuck, who sheltered their hidden high school love, maybe he comes back from the dead as the king of the zombies, and it turns out to be a damn cool movie. I don't know. I haven't read the book, but yeah, this is standard Nicholas Sparks fare. I mean, we read and you know what? Look. All due respect to people who hate anything that has to do with Nicholas Sparks, he's got an audience, right? Yes. I mean, it's kind of like, it's no less a valid subgenre. Nicholas Sparks movies have turned into their own subgenre in many, many ways. And it's no less, even though they're not geared for my tastes, and that's fine, it's no less a valid subgenre than zombie comedies or whatever. You know, these things that have a certain audience that will always appeal to them. And you know what? Even though, the Nicholas Sparks films are not designed to appeal to me, and they certainly don't appeal to me, I know there are a lot of people that they do appeal to and will be looking forward to. What's the name of this new one, Chris Lee?
The Best of Me.
The Best of Me. There are many people who are going to be looking forward to The Best of Me movie, and more power to them, because you know what? I've always said it. It's the best thing about film that it's all subjective. Just because I love something doesn't mean you need to love it. And just because you love something doesn't mean I need to love it. And that is certainly the case with Nicholas Sparks films. But I know a lot of people personally that are going to rush out to see it. I'm just taking a wild guess here that Dennis and I will not be among them.
Well, you two don't go see this. I actually have read this book, surprisingly, and I'm a huge Nicholas Sparks fan.
Does a zombie apocalypse break out?
There's no zombies. There's no race cars or Transformers. I'm very sad to inform you of this, but I am a sucker for a good love story, and Nicholas Sparks books just pull at my heart. But I'm actually really disappointed that it's The Best of Me. This story is so much like The Notebook. It's very similar, where they fell in love, wrong side of the tracks, broken apart, come back together. So to me, there's so many better choices for Nicholas Sparks. And after seeing the last disaster Nicholas Sparks movie, I'm really nervous about this one. So I'm a Nicholas Sparks fan, but not excited about this movie.
All right.